yerim. Then cooks her after this move and says, "Doing that helps you feel like an angel?" Feeling too embarrassed to give a comeback, she rushes her paper swords at Jiraiya, but he blocks them with his firebomb. She begins to overwhelm him with the paper sword, so Jiraiya rolls out the way and hits her with a toad oil bomb. Then he extends his hand to wrap her up. He tries to talk no jutsu her, but this might have been the most sorry talk no jutsu attempt I've ever seen. For starters, this man brought up the fact that he thought they were dead 3 times in the span of 3 minutes. Like, damn, she gets it. You thought she was dead and you still out here living your best life looking for titties like you don't give a damn. Was she supposed to have a change of heart with this speech? Before Jiraiya could finish yapping, Pain pops up and summons a big ass crab that shoots out a bunch of foam, which washed off all the oil off of Konan. He then rushes his giant lobster at Jiraiya, but he uses his lion's mane jutsu to grab the giant lobster and rip it apart. After murdering that lobster like me at Captain Boyle, he rushes his hair at Pain, traps him, then proceeds to ask him more questions. But instead of getting any answers, he just gets insulted. Pain starts talking about some, "Jiraiya, you will never understand. You're just a man. But me, I've transferred from a man to a god." Now, if I didn't know any better, I would have let that slide. But it's like, brother, I know what you look like now. You was talking all that god mess, but whole time this was your character build? Not a single ounce of muscle on that body. One hard sneeze and every bone in your body would turn into dust. Talking about you're a god, I could probably see your heartbeat. Pain wiggles his way out of Jiraiya's grasp and summons this special ed looking lizard thing. So Jiraiya matches him by summoning Mr. Gamakin. Pain and his sped looking creature turn invisible. So Jiraiya clicks his heels and whips his hair like he Willow Smith to activate his barrier. Now that his barrier is activated, Pain now knows that even if he's invisible, if he comes around this way, you will get caught. So Pain decides to double down and counters by summoning a 3-headed dog, then sending it straight to Jiraiya. Jiraiya can't release his hands until he finishes summoning the 2 great sages. So Mr. Gamakin jumps up and pins the dogs with his trident, but immediately after getting pinned, they break off into multiples and charge at Jiraiya. Now Mr. Gamakin jumping wall to wall, trying his best to dodge the dogs. He eventually gets tired of running, so he hits 3 dogs with this 3-piece combo no biscuit, sending them flying. Then he hits one with this mean jab to the throat while causing an explosion, but it's still not enough to take them out. So he decides to lure them all into one place, thinking it would be easier to knock them off the map, but he was sadly mistaken. Because the dogs end up successfully getting Mr. Gamakin to the ground, they now got Jiraiya surrounded. Jiraiya, looking like he's ready to give up, pulls out the Uno reverse card and sucks them up in the belly of a toad, killing them for good. Jiraiya then pops back up, locates Pain, then pins his special ed lizard to the ground, but it turns out to be a shadow clone. Then Pain summons a bird and sends it straight towards him, but Mr. Gamakin blocks it with his shield. I don't know how Pain's summonings keep getting weirder and weirder, but it needs to stop, cause what is that?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it?